advice to anybody out there who wants to set up the next MissMalini?
You go first.
Okay. Well, one, I would say, don't try. Not saying that you can't do it, but I'm saying don't try to be the next MissMalini. Be the next whoever you are, and find your passion, which might be entertainment, which might be sports, it might be skydiving, whatever it is. And remember the most amazing thing, and especially for women, that we now live in a time where you can literally make anything your career. And that's incredible, that you can find just about anything. Like, I met a guy who makes shoes for women with polio, and he's made that his career. And these were things where, one, either you were restrained by your parents and they wanted you to be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, or it didn't exist. And one of the things, like Naushad says, we're proud of the fact that we carved an industry where now kids can say, I'm a blogger, and their mom is proudly saying, oh yeah, my daughter's a blogger, she does this, or all those things. So I would really advise everyone is to find your passion and pursue that. Don't sit behind a desk. The Virgin guy said,
Isn't that Virgin?
Yeah, Richard Branson says if your dreams aren't big enough, if they don't scare you, then they're not big enough. So be a little bit afraid, get those butterflies in your stomach, and jump into something that you've always wanted to do, like one life to live. Because honestly, all else fails, you can always go back behind a desk and push some papers, but at least you know you tried.
I would say, there's a lot to say, but I would say definitely find a good team to do it with you. Not only because obviously having more brains in the room is helpful, but it's a stressful, it's as fun, as exciting as it is, it can be a stressful, and it would certainly be a very lonely road if you had to deal with all those pressures by yourself. So I know for a fact that if there are days where I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, if I see them in a good mood or them doing something well, then it automatically kind of lifts my spirits and makes me not worry so much. And then not just find the right team, but make sure you treat them well and you care about them. So team, immediate management team in the larger sense of your company, because there will be times when you need that goodwill to come back and support you. And I think there's a temptation probably sometimes to, for efficiency or to be kind of emotionless or ruthless in your pursuit of a goal. But I think the most important thing is to make sure the people around you who are helping you and coming with you are satisfied and happy, because that's going to power you to wherever it is you're trying to get to.
I guess I would say, just be prepared to work. I mean, it's, anyone who goes into business if you're trying to go out and be, whether it's a blogger or creative in any sense, if you're trying to go and build something, it's the opposite of a 9 to 5. I mean, you never really get to step away from it. So we've seen people that might be incredibly talented and beautiful content creators or artists, and they absolutely have that talent to go and do whatever they wanted to. But after a week or two of realizing what it really takes, it's not for everyone. So anyone can do it, but you have to be, you should go in understanding what it's going to really take from you. And I think for any entrepreneur, that whole work-life balance, it's much more difficult for an entrepreneur than anyone working for a corporation. So just acknowledge what you're getting into and be prepared for that.